Well, it turned out to be a beautiful day in Ohio. We're running around, got lots to do today. We plan on doing a little swimming. Addie, what about the deer? I told you the deer was the other night. Told Addie when I was going to the house at Tuesday night when I got over here this week. There was a deer right on the side of the road by where our house is. And he literally didn't move when I pulled up with the car. She thought that was pretty cool. We're going to do a little swimming right there later on, but right now we have to go to the tack shop and buy White Tiger a new set of elbow boots because Sweeney inherited some hand-me-downs from White Tiger to Sweeney. Tigers were a little too small. Amy said the last time he raced he just touched, so we're going to buy a little bigger pair. Pair for White Tiger for his Monday race. Sweeney can use these ones from now on. I trained Sweeney today, and he trained very, very good with them on, so I'm sure Sweeney will be very happy to have White Tiger's elbow boots. So I want to do a quick video because I have a lot of videos I do want to get done this weekend, and a lot of stuff I want to talk about. Obviously, not all good, some bad, but at the same token, great night last night with Gandalf the Black second. I'll be honest with you, that horse that beat him, I tried. Well, very, very briefly, I just asked the gentleman if he was for sale this winter. That's a very impressive horse that beat Gandalf last night. If you go back and watch some of his races from earlier on, McAuliffe has the horse and has done a great job managing him and campaigning him, and he certainly looks like he's going to be very difficult to beat in that spring series. But Gandalf the Black raced very good, finished up hard with him to finish second, so good for him. We got a number of horses racing tonight, but I do want to talk about today. We'll get the qualifier in Ontario out of the way. I called James this morning and I said, just go a mile in 2-1 with Warwick, please. And James, he said, well, we'll see how he goes, James being James, but he did. He went in exactly 2:01 last quarter and 29 seconds flat, exactly 2:1. I told him it was impressive. He said he was good, but still obese, which he is. He's always been a big fat whale, but, he's getting better now. He's starting to look like a horse. And I told him, this is a type of horse that could be a really solid campaigner for us, not just now, not just in the here and now, but long term. I think Warwick Yuri's got on a pretty nice path right now. I'd like to see him get 8 to 10 races under his belt without being tortured too much. So he's actually eligible, although, and James said the same thing I did, I think he will get around London, which is surprising because he's a big horse, but City of London is in London. Then we'll have into the grassroots with him, and I think we can build him up both confidence-wise and physically to be a very, very nice horse for us as the summer continues on. But he looked good today. James thought he looked good. I thought he looked good. I'm sure you did too. All our partners on the horse thought he probably looked good because he did. Warwick Yuri had a great qualifier this morning.
The movies are not this way.
I know the movies aren't this way. Thank you for the update.
Where we go? I'm going back to the barn.
No, I'm not going to the barn. I'm going to Big D's. I said I had to get Tiger some boots. We got to go buy some boots for Tiger over here. Ain't nothing to say about that. Okay. So we had 7 sets today. Now, aside from the sets, we had some trainers. I trained leaps and bounds 1.5 miles for my partners on leaps and bounds. She's going to be racing at the Meadows next Thursday in a late closer series, non-winners of 2. It's probably going to be, there's no walkovers. There's no gimmies. She trained good today. We had the vet look at her after just to make sure she was okay. He thought her knees maybe needed injecting and her back. So we'll have that done before we send her off to Tim first part of the week. I trained her. I trained Electric Line at 2:23, by the way. Electric Line was good, didn't offer to make a break, so I have to ask myself what's going on with him. Why would he make a break in with horses and not by himself? I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. So it looks like I'm going to have to go with him in a set on Wednesday, I guess, to see for myself. But he trained good today by himself. Now, quite a ways from, forget the time of 2:23. Okay, he's caught up to everybody. He's in the same speed zone as everybody else, but he's not where everybody else is. He's still a ways behind everybody else. So happy that he caught up and he can participate and participate on Wednesday in a group setting. I'll go with him and we'll see. I'll try and fit him in there somewhere and see if I can go with him and hopefully, listen, I'd be happy if he did nothing wrong from now on. But Had made a couple of breaks. We've been tinkering with his gear, pulled his hobbles in a bit. We'll see. We'll see how Electric Line trains on Wednesday. Amy went in the race bike with Landing Strip. 2-3 last half in 58. Amy went with him. Now, a lot of people are going to say, great, he'll be in to qualify. Because Smoking Hot Irish Girl, I trained her in 2-3 last half in 58, exactly the same as Amy. Smoking Hot Irish Girl will qualify on Thursday, but Landing Strip will not. I think Landing Strip, he looks good, he looks comfortable. I just don't feel that he's ready just yet. He's just a tiny step even behind Smoking Hot Irish Girl, and I just don't think he's ready to go right into qualify just yet. So I'm going to give him a week. We'll come back with another step mile with him next weekend. If he comes out of it great, feels great, cools out great, then we'll start talking qualifiers. We did change his shoes. You know, Jason was joking about shoe of the month. I got about 5 of them there with those mushroom bars on.
I know.
And
He told me that.
yeah, and Landing Strip was better. There's no denying that.
Well, it takes the pain off their heel.
It does, but it also...
Because his heel looked...
Well, he hit that the other day. He hit that the other day, which he hadn't hit before. And Jason said he was lame yesterday from those bulbs. Yeah, I forgot about it until afterwards when he came in, and I looked at his bulbs. I said, hey, I thought this horse was lame yesterday. And he goes, he was. So he recovered quick. It does take the pain away from the bulbs, but I just, my other hope and want was that they could get a hold of the track better. With the flip-flops, they just struggle a bit. They can get over Northfield, but we've noticed in southern Ohio, especially in Scioto when we start racing them, flip-flops, and Delaware, especially Jug Week, a real problem for the flip-flops. We just haven't had great results. Some of the horses that absolutely have to wear them, that we've had in the past, have done okay, but we've noticed a little difference. The ones slip a little bit, mark their boots up a little bit more when they're in southern Ohio. So I hope that we'd go over the track and we'd end up putting a number of mushroom bars on horses both here and in Ontario, and had great results. Brace for Landing, totally different horse with them on. We have them on Crantini now also. So I don't know. You know, I'm like everybody else. I get in a groove where something works. We'll try it on another one, try it on another one. And it's not that particular shoeing change is the only thing that matters. It might be one of 5 or 10 different shoeing changes that would work just fine. But this is the one that we've gone with. So Landing Strip had his shoes on today. They were changed. His first training trip with them. He trained very, very good. 2-3 last half in 58. Smoking Hot Irish Girl also 2-3 last half in 58. Amy McDonald was the winner of 2 sets today. 2 sets out of 7 today. She went with Gypsy Hill in the first one. There was 7.
Set is Electric Line.
No, it's not. No, I don't think so. Oh, you're right. There's 6 sets. A third of the sets were won by Amy McDonald today. I won 1, I think. Gypsy Hill was a winner with Amy in the first one. Now, you said he was a little off left hind. The vet said that his lower hock might have been bothering him a little bit. He said just to put a blister on him, he'll be fine. Lover's Play was great again. Acted up going out onto the track, but was great in the mile. Very, very good. Was happy with the way everybody went today. It was quite a variety of times today, but the horses did their work well. I wanted everybody moving and working hard today. Only 1 set went quick. I cut Vaquero Blue Chip loose today, and he just felt so good today. I wanted to really work him out hard. I ended up going a mile in 2:20, and I moved him about 4 times in the mile.
Which set was that?
That was one where I was 3 wide down the backstretch. I looped everybody. He was very, very, very good. So Gypsy Hill, Lover's Play was good. Irresistible Sun, Oh Snap You. Royal Emeralds was flying on the end of it also and looked very good. Purple People Ear was good also, and Pickpocket.
She got in front of me.
Yeah, she did, but she got a splint that just was crowd. Now, we had 4 splints, 3 splints and a curb that needed crowd today. Dr. Latessa got around to them. So those horses trained without those splints being crowd today and then had them crowd after. Purple People Eater was one, Sedona Hill was the other one. Had a curb on Prince Charmer, and who was the 4th horse? Oh, yeah, it was the white-faced guy, 3rd and 6th. So the first set was great. Second set, we were smoking on the end of it. Sweeney tried out his elbow boots. I believe I was 3rd or 4th. Just beat Amy at the wire. She was closing on the far outside with Affection. Said she was on the left line. Maybe address that a little bit. She's always kind of been a little crooked when you look at her. Kind of little, she kind of on the left line. She's always been like that her whole life. But maybe we'll go to a line pole. We'll go to a line pole with her a little bit. So the second set, The winner of the second set was actually, and they were all 6 of them were right across the track. I know exactly who won it. Really Don't Care won it, who I believe, especially after this week, can make a real good argument to being the top dog in the stable. Those horses have changed positions all spring, but Really Don't Care is good every week, and she mauled them twice this week. And I will be doing a video later on today about, I don't know what it's going to be. I mean, it's hard for me to say top 10 this week, top 10 overall, as far as today, what my projections are. I don't know which one I'm going to do. But whatever one I do, it's going to be really hard to keep Really Don't Care
Why
off
don't
the
you do
top.
it by jurisdiction?
Well, that's a good idea, too. I never thought of that. That's a good idea.
You grade them in order of jurisdiction.
Well, that would make her the New York one. We only have like 2 New York breds, so she would definitely. I grade them all at the start of the month. I gave everybody grades last week. But jurisdiction, that's a good idea. I never thought of that. So Really Don't Care was great. I'll give you the top down. The horse that was 6th was beat 3/4 of a length. That's how tight we were going onto the wire. All 6 of them were spread across the track. Really Don't Care was the winner. I believe, now, I'll be the official for today. I believe Affection was 2nd. No, I was 4th. Cowboy by the Sea was flying on the inside. No, you were 5th.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Oh, sorry. That's
5th.
Activation was 2nd.
Yeah.
Who went a huge mile. 3rd was Cowboy by the Sea. He might have been 2nd. They were close. I was right to their flank. 3/4 of a length away was Sweeney, and he was flying. Affection was faster than anybody from the head of the lane to the wire. She was 5th. And I'm Fancy Like was 6th. Right there. All 6 of us right across the track. Set number 3, I went away because I left. I thought Ollie had baseball practice today, and his coach didn't get back to me. I know it was Easter weekend, but I knew where the practice was, so I wanted to bring him down there. Sure enough, there was nobody there. It was 6 minutes from the track, so I just drove back. I got to watch them finish up. Amy had No Chance in Hill, first time with hobbles. She looked very good today. Southwind Digit made a break, but Jason said he had the hobbles on her too long. I was supposed to go with her. It was my fault. Green Tea looked very, very good. Still throwing his head. I told him to take the check bit out of his mouth. We really have to anchor that guy down. But he can absolutely fly. Antilles Hanover was the winner and looked very, very good doing it. Daryl was really excited about how this guy looked. That means Victory Blue Chip was 2nd because you were 3rd, I believe, were you not, with No Chance in Hill?
Yeah.
No Chance in Hill. I was watching them come towards me. So Antilles Hanover, Victory Blue Chip, No Chance in Hill. No, sorry. Green Tea was 2nd.
I might have been 4th.
Yeah, Green Tea was 2nd. Victory Blue Chip was 3rd. You were 4th.
Yeah.
Did Not Know was 5th, and Southwind Digit made a break in the last turn. But aside the break with Southwind Digit, I got her figured out now. Going to change it, put scalpers on her behind also, add a little vet wrap under those boots. We've added toe weights, head pull on the left, and I would bet any one of my 10 fingers or toes she will go a good mile. Maybe not that much. Almost. That she would go a very good mile on Wednesday. She's now starting to use the hobbles. I watched her today. She's using them and understanding how to use them. Wednesday will be a big mile for her. Set number 4, Vaquero Blue Chip. I moved him like 4 times, and he pounded them and looked very good. You didn't win that set. You never got by me, Larson.
Yeah, I did.
No, you did not. You really think I was going to let you win in that close of quarters? Hard no.
Yeah, I was on the front coming out of the last turn. You were on the front.
Mm-hmm.
No, I won that.
We'll call it a tie, okay? Do I strike you as the type of person that would let somebody win late in the stretch?
No. Would have knocked me down to win.
Correct. So I'll call it a tie. We were right together finishing up. That set went quite a bit faster than everybody else's sets, but whatever. Alibaba was good also going on the inside. We put knee boots on her. There was a couple of marks on her knee the other day. She was great. Levac in Action made a break. She was over trotting herself, and I told Daryl, she's grown up so big now. Levac in Action was a scrawny little runt before. Yeah. Now she's taller and looks good. She's starting to really put some weight on. I'll go with her. I can't go with her this week, but same thing. Put a set of bell boots on her. Trotting scalpers behind. Maybe a little vet wrap. She's fine. Mel Gibbs one was good, but he said he was on the left line. So I was wandering a bit. I think this week he's going to learn how to wear 2 head pulls. Old Mel Gibbs one. He'll be the next one going to Ontario. Old 2 head pull. Danny will love him. Ho, ho, ho. And 3rd and 6th was good also.
Away from Indiana.
Yeah, you're right. But they are going to a big track. Do they really have to train down and a half the whole time?
No.
So we're set for, again, we had a couple of breakers today, but trust me, I don't care about the breakers today. There was no, oh my God, that horse made a break again, or oh my God, what's going on with that horse? They were just, my filly running the next set, and I'll talk about her. She hasn't made a break in a while, but I'd put her in a position to make a break, and she did. And they have to get used to it. These are the practice runs so that they don't make these mistakes in the races. So the break by Levesque in action, I'm not really, I saw the hobbles are a little loose on her. We could change a lot of things with her. I'm not really worried about her. That set was great again, but Vaquero Blue Chip was unbelievable. Arson is supposed to be that good. Vaquero Blue Chip was amazing. Both him and Blanton's Blue have now turned the corner. I am confident in saying they both now turned the corner attitude-wise, and both very, very fast. Set 5, bit of a smoke show again. Sedona Hill put it on them. He backed into us the whole way on the last turn. Now, I let him. I sat in the outside with Pull the Shoes and kept her bottled up, and she was trying to fight, wanting to go forward. We came out of the turn, and she went to scream from the head of the lane. She forgot that her left knee, her left foot, sometimes touches that right knee, just to make sure it's there. But she'll come up and touch it, and she came out of the turn, she went to jump forward, bing, she hit that knee and rolled off stride. But I had asked the blacksmith after, too. We're going to make it just a minor shoeing adjustment with Pull the Shoes. Attitude-wise, 100% dialed in. Physically, she looks great. Just going to tinker with those shoes, and she'll be great for next week. Mostly everybody was great in that set. One horse was way back. I don't know which one.
Stop.
Amy, I told her, I said, the way that they were sprinting on the end of it, if you're sitting 5th, you're finishing 5th. And she sat 5th with Venice Blue Chip. I said, I don't care if you had Seabiscuit. You weren't going by those horses from the head of the lane to the wire. Pull the Shoes made a break. Sedona Hill won. Born to Dance looked very, very good today. Memory and Imagination looked great. Jurahola, the hobbles were too tight. She ended up 4th. Amy was 5th with Venice. Oh, my God. And I made a break and finished 6th.
I stiffed her so bad. Whoever trains her on Wednesday better hold on.
Yeah, that's right. And Pull the Shoes was great. As I said, 5 sets in, and we're absolutely perfectly okay with the way everybody went. Last set, Blanton's Blue was great. Blanton's Blue lost a shoe leaving at the start. Sat in the 2-hole and then got jammed up. Somebody made a break. AC Swan made a break. I might have to go with her soon. AC Swan has been doing her work well, but she shouldn't have run today. There was no need for that. So she's the only one. Just got a little bottled up in the last turn and made a break, but she should not have done that. Sunset Acres Girl was the winner. The Michigan filly looked very, very good doing it. Militant was good in there. Nicola Hanover, Jason's filly, was good. Paycheck Princess, and I kind of got jammed up and then shoved him to the inside, and he was flying. When we went into the turn, he was already gone by everybody and trotting away. Blanton's Blue looked very, very good. The whole set, the whole day, the only unforced error of the day, and I'm going to say unforced because shouldn't have happened. Yeah, Levesque in action maybe, but AC Swan was the only unforced error of the entire day for the most part. Where you'd say, that horse shouldn't have run. The only horse where I'm like, hey, why did that horse make a break? Was AC Swan. So a great day of training all the babies here in Ohio. A great day yesterday training all the babies in Ontario. We're heading into almost the middle of April now. We're at the 8th? The 1st of April. We're 60, 70 days from qualifying, and I can say with confidence that I can see a path for almost all 60 to make it to the races. Now, they all aren't great. You guys know that. But some of the standouts are standouts. They look very, very good. So I've been super happy with everybody today. Very happy with the way the 3-year-olds are coming back. Still, the cherry on top all week for me was Brace for Landing. I can't wait to see this horse in action all summer. If we can keep the weight on him and we can get his appetite picked up, I think he could be any kind of horse. And that's not to take anything away from Crantini or Spitfire or Carter. They're not there yet. Brace is. And he will be qualifying on Friday. So, wasn't a short video. It was 19 minutes long. Yeah. A 19-minute short video. We are going to continue on our day as a McDonald family here. We're going to run in and get White Tiger a brand new set of elbow boots here at Big D's. Then we're going to go swimming. We're going to go watch the movie, the Super Mario Brothers movie with the kids, and that'll be it for the evening. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you guys had a great Saturday. We did have a great Saturday. I know, not everything was perfect this week, but we'll talk about that a little more in the opening. But for right now, April the 8th? Mm-hmm. April the 8th, Saturday. It's a beautiful sunny day. The horses train great. That's a plus. Good luck to everybody racing tonight. It should be a great night of racing at Mohawk. Take care.